And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, y'all, and welcome to episode 49 of the Dirty Boot Sports Podcast. Tonight, we're going to talk MLB news and college football.
All right.
Is this the first pod since Pujols hit 700?
It is. Yep.
Indeed.
Friday night.
What a moment. Congrats, Albert.
He hit 699 and 700 back to back. What a time
game.
that was. In LA, that kind of sucked. I wanted it to be in St. Louis, hit it into Big Mac land, but
I guess if it would be anywhere else,
yeah.
LA would, since he played there last year.
And it kind of rejuvenated his career a bit to where
he
knew that he could do it again until he played in Atlanta, Game 6 of the NLCS. Tyler Matzik struck him out.
Matzik.
Yeah.
Yes.
But no, Pujols 700.
Good for him, man.
One of the
One
four.
of 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Pujols,
How many has he hit this year? 17? Might be 19.
19. Yeah.
So
19.
he's 40-something, and he came in and said, "This is my last year," and he goes out and hits like 19 homers.
You go back a few years, and he was like single digits. So you really
It's
thought
crazy.
he was done.
Well, and so he's, 56 away from the record? Think about all them Angels years.
Yeah.
Which were just either when he was hurt or just wasted of
or getting benched.
being on a bad team, you know. Like, and that he was in Anaheim for what, 8 years, 9 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Mike Trout's going to look back and think that same thing.
Yeah.
All those wasted Angel years.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Very true. Yeah, that was an awesome moment though. So it's him, Babe, Hank, and Barry, right? Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty awesome. Anything else y'all want to say about that?
Best hitter of our generation as of right now.
The best hitter to not
Michael
yet,
Harris
to
takes
not
over.
yet show up
Be on
in the
Bill-
Balco
report.
Yeah.
He is not on Bill's report yet.
Just wait.
Did you look deep
Just
into
wait. We're doing a deep dive here.
Who is the best hitter y'all think y'all seen in the last 20 years?
Barry Bonds.
Mike Trout's going to be it, I think.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen Mike Trout play at a game.
In my life?
Have you ever?
In the last 20
20
years.
years.
Bill's going to
Oh.
say something crazy.
Well, excluding
Ted
Barry
Williams,
Bonds.
Theodore.
Pete Rose.
Before or after World War II?
Hey, we need to do a Dirty Five sometime. The best
Band athletes.
the best pro athletes that you personally saw play. Not
Like
on
in
TV,
person?
Attended?
like that you attended a game.
I love that.
That's
What
a
does
very
it count
cool
if we
idea.
met him? What if we met him?
Well, I've met a
All
lot
right,
of
try
mine.
hard.
Oh, you mean a brush with greatness kind of thing? Just hey, can I get a selfie? No, that doesn't count. You had to watch him
Chase
play.
was at like
What
a donut shop and met Shaq.
I know. I think that should count.
David Ortiz signed a ball for me. Well, I got to get my encounter with Mincy on there somewhere.
yeah. At the Tech game, huh?
That's a really good idea, though. Just like best athletes you've seen
What
with
if
your own eyes.
What if
Stephen
it's
Curry.
okay? Yeah, because then you got like Karl Malone.
Stephen Curry too.
Yeah, you got there. It's a very big list, man.
It's more than you think.
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
forgot
about
about Steph
Karl Malone.
Curry.
That's an easy one.
I don't know. Nolan Ryan, I seen him. That's a pretty big one.
Threw a pass to
Nolan
Marvin
Ryan.
Harrison. That's got
I've
to
seen
count for
LeBron.
something.
See, that's
A
something.
few times.
I've seen
Guys,
George Bush.
In the late '70s, the first Astros games. Who Bush?
I've seen George Bush.
Kate Bush?
He was at a Rangers game. Wait, I said I don't think I've
Did
ever
he throw
seen
the first pitch out? How was it?
He was
Form
just sitting
good?
there.
Oh,
He was just sitting there. I said I don't think I've ever seen Trout play. I went to a freaking Angels game in
Did he
Texas,
play in it
yeah.
though?
Yeah,
That was before Michael Trout, though.
I saw.
He was there.
He was.
Trout and Pujols.
I was going to say I saw Trout and Pujols
Yeah.
play there.
Yeah,
You'd
And
see
I
a
actually
lot.
saw
It was
Pujols
early.
bat.
You see a lot of great
Well, I
athletes
guess they
come through
impressed
Louisiana
you,
Tech. If you,
Yeah,
you know.
I totally forgot
You
about
don't
that.
even remember.
Well, we went. It was like 2013, I think, and we went to watch a Red Sox game, and then like a month later, Ken Jones and them, they were like, "We're going. We got an extra ticket. You want to go or whatever?" And we went, and cause I had no interest in the
Wait,
Rangers
let's go back
or the
to
Angels.
the other part you said.
I went to watch a Red Sox
Yeah.
game. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Will Middlebrooks made a jumping catch at third base.
There's a
And
Red
Will
Sox
Middlebrooks, baby.
lamp over here.
Oh, yeah. I was big Red Sox forever. I still have love for
What
them.
happened?
He quit watching baseball.
I quit watching baseball, then the Braves got me back into watching baseball
Well, I would say
by
let's-
accident.
I would say get back on the bandwagon, but they
Nah,
suck
it's
this year.
Not worth it right now.
Yeah.
Other MLB news, though. Braves and Mets are still fighting.
1.5 games.
Dude, it's gonna be a dog fight.
I think I said the season was over Friday night, and then Saturday Jacob deGrom gave up 4 runs to the A's in the first inning somehow. So that happened.
You restored hope.
Yeah,
He just has to complain and
Hey,
say it's
let
over,
him.
and then they
Every
do.
time he complains,
I told Peyton
we
Friday
turn
night. I was
around.
like, get him a microphone. Let him get on a microphone. We won a game today that we generally do not win. So
Yeah.
So, do they play 3 games this weekend or 4?
they play 3 with the Mets. Yeah,
And Scherzer, DeGrom, and
Bassett are
probably
all
Bassett are going to
scheduled.
be the pitchers.
that one's. I think it's going to be on Fox, isn't it?
yeah, like and
Sunday,
they're all
I know
prime
Sunday
time
at
games.
Sunday night baseball.
Yeah, they're all 6:00 games.
got
I'm
playoffs.
The
probably not
playoffs
going
start
to be
this
here.
weekend for us.
Oh,
Boston.
absolutely. It's the atmosphere in Atlanta is going to be insane.
You're probably not going to
Let
what?
me guess.
I'm not going to be up here Sunday night.
Y'all are going to start Odorizzi?
By Sunday night, we'll have a better idea of what's happening. You know,
If
if it's like a half game,
if we
well,
win
no,
it
the half
and we
game will be
take the
gone.
lead, I will not be up here
Why is
Or if we win, we
Odorizzi still
tie.
getting starts in the rotation?
because we need arms. Strider's on the 15-day DL and
Strider might be
coming
done
back.
for the year.
He might be done for the year. Kyle Wright needs to start taking a day off. It feels like he's throwing a lot of innings.
20th win though.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if he makes the playoff roster. Surely they'll.
Odorizzi,
He's
there's
gotta-
just no way.
He's got to be cut.
I think he's going to
I
have
would
to.
rather have Bryce Elder make it because he is actually.
Give me a bullpen game.
That's what I told Clay. Give me Jesse
Jesse
Chavez,
Chavez.
3 innings. Dylan Lee, 3 innings. You're at the 7th inning. We'll take that. You know,
Hey,
I'm
Mentor
perfectly
went
fine
3
with that.
against
Mentor
the
went 3
Dodgers.
by accident. So
Man, that was a time.
I don't know. It's going to be.
Baseball's about to be relevant for our podcast again.
big time.
Yeah, we're going to have like a
talking it again.
baseball episode midweek.
That's all right.
We're going to have
That's
to
fun.
have something.
I'm eager to see what the Braves do with the rotation the next couple of games because they're going to be in Washington playing the Nationals. I would not be surprised if they try to push back Fried to get him in against the Mets.
Yeah, as they should.
They need to let Elder have another spot start. Kyle Muller looked good last time he was up with us. Give him a spot start. We need to have Wright and Fried pitch against the Mets if all possible.
Yeah,
So,
tomorrow's our half game, so we'll finally catch up with the Mets at games played. So that'll finally be settled. We need to win that, make it that 1 game difference, and then hopefully get there and be tied against or either be tied
As
or
long
1
as
game
within
back
1,
against the
I'm
Mets.
fine.
Yeah,
What about your Astros?
yeah. What about the Astros?
101 games won. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We're
Still trailing the Dodgers.
yeah, but we're 7 games
First in the AL.
over the Yankees, I believe. So
Oh yeah, the
anyway,
Yankees they're
6
below
and
the
a half.
Braves.
This could be Houston's year, huh?
Well, everything's right.
Out of the AL. Yeah.
Verlander's back.
My
Gonna
bet
win.
says it's Astros and Dodgers.
Feels like a safe pick. Yeah.
feels like a guarantee almost.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the Braves are good enough, and I don't think the Mets are either.
I'll say this though, if the Braves win the division, a Mets Dodgers series and the
That'd be phenomenal.
DS, wow,
Yeah, that would.
Phenomenal.
especially with the Dodgers pitching situation,
Yeah.
which is bad.
Well,
right
if
now.
you give them either the Braves or the Mets in the NLDS, it's going to be insane.
oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, because the storylines and everything. Aaron Judge is hung up on 60 home runs.
As I think I cast voodoo on him Wednesday.
You did. He's had like a little bit of a stretch now of 6 games without a homer. Has it been
Is
a
it
week
really?
yet? It's been a while.
Wow.
I don't know how many, but it's been a few.
Guardians clinched the Central today.
First time back in the playoffs since 2018, I believe it said. Or no,
The
first time
who?
winning the division.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the new named Guardians.
Guardians can hit. They're going to, they might. be
And
tough.
Jose Ramirez ain't talked
Tough
about
out.
enough, man. He's
Jose
so
Ramirez is
freaking
Click on the
star,
Guardians.
He is a superstar.
You remember
And
the-
he does not look like a baseball player.
The rookie
No,
that
he's
was
built so strangely.
killing it at the beginning of the year.
Quan?
Yeah, what's he doing now?
I think he had a good hit today.
What's his average though? Pull up
Not
stat leaders.
not as good as the dude from the
Jimenez,
Twins.
yeah, he's playing well.
He's a twin, ain't he?
That's why I said the guy from the Twins.
No, but Quan's been big for the Guardians this year.
No, Jimenez is
Jimenez is their second baseman.
Who's Arias is the twin that hits for average. And then the Emmanuel Clase, that dude does freaking filth. Probably the best reliever in baseball.
Yeah.
Stephen
Kwan,
that's
298.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Yeah,
I think Rodriguez went on the IL for Seattle.
He did. He did. And they were up, I think I saw 11-3 today going into the 7th.
Yeah.
And then after the 7th, they were down 12-11.
Oh,
to the Royals.
How in
Stephen
the world?
Kwan has only struck
the
out
Royals.
54 times this year.
Yeah,
530 at-bats. That's almost 1 out of 10 at-bats.
He struck out what?
54 times.
Well, their whole team's pretty.
No, I did the
tough to
math on that
strike out.
completely wrong.
No,
I did it
500
right. 1 out
something
of
at
10?
bats.
Yeah, 10%.
50, yeah.
That just sounds like it's not good, but it actually it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
compared to the one that got 100 out of 465. Yeah,
Yes.
Jimenez.
Breaking news, Mac Jones, high ankle sprain, possible IR.
Oh, high ankle.
Possible IR?
High ankle, yeah.
Here comes Hoyer.
Ryan Hoyer.
4 weeks, right?
Yeah, I think high
Very
ankle's
weeks.
4 to 6.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take
I mean, if you go
whoever's
IR,
playing New
you're-
England next week is my pick.
Yeah.
Oh, Hoyer.
So
my
let's
losers
get
league.
into college football.
Yeah. Good week.
I cannot wait to watch Washington State play USC. That's gonna be a barn burner.
Well, did you watch USC at Corvallis?
I did not. I went to bed.
No,
Went to
because
They actually had a bad
I'm
week.
still looking for Pac-12 channel. I mean, really?
We don't have it.
I mean,
and you can't
really.
stream it.
I mean, exactly. How terrible is that?
While Washington Stanford was on like FS1,
FS1.
Utah Arizona State was on
yeah.
ESPN.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
every pack.
Let's not put your
game
top
but that one.
10
It was.
program on national television.
Against Oregon State, who's
mean-
arguably the second best team in the Pac-12.
This is
Wow.
supposed to be your star team.
This
you
is
don't have them on TV.
This
Number
is why they're
17.
bolting out of the Pac-12. I
Yeah,
mean, my
yeah.
gosh. I mean, I was thinking Pac-12 channel. I
I didn't know Pac-12 Network was a thing till Saturday.
And I just kept looking at Chance, and I was like, "What the freak? Where's it at?" Like,
I had it, but
You have it?
you have it.
yeah.
Dish must own
Dish must
the
have,
exclusive
yeah, they
rights
must
to
It's
it.
have.
407, I think.
Well, it wasn't on ESPN. On
No,
any
no.
of the
It wasn't on the
apps.
app.
You can't even watch on the app because I was going to pull it up that way.
Hold it up,
nothing.
Chance. 407, I think it is.
Because I wanted to watch that game because Stanford and
I watched a
Washington,
little bit
ugh.
of it, but not a ton. It's kind of
Golly.
late.
The Braves do have Freed, Wright, and Morton scheduled to pitch this weekend.
There we go.
So that's what needs to happen.
Oh, it's 406. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's down there at
Pac-12.
the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but USC, they I guess that's a weird game to start with, but as I mentioned so many times, it's hard to go to Corvallis. I've said Corvallis this past week more than I ever have in my life.
That was I didn't get to watch it obviously, but I mean, from what I've heard, Caleb Williams looked really bad. And,
yeah, but whenever it mattered at the end, he made it happen.
Yeah, he's apparently stepped up at the end there.
Yeah,
I mean, the dude's
transfer,
good.
found
Yeah,
transfer.
he's good.
Dude's going to be a stud. Travis Dye is a stud. I didn't watch this game, but I saw him against Fresno.
Transfer.
Dude's legit.
Their whole team's just
I think they're going
transfers.
to become that. I think USC's going to become.
They're going to be
transfers.
back in a couple years, and he's going to dart out.
He's darting. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to the NFL. Because he ain't going to sit there and play them.
How about Wake Forest almost pulling that
Yeah,
off
man,
against Clemson?
they look good. That quarterback. I don't know why that quarterback isn't talked about higher than Levis and Richardson.
I've heard him mentioned a
Not
few
flashy.
times.
Yeah.
But
Not
he
as flashy.
he does it.
He's not flashy. He's just, he's
20 for 29 with 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, that bodes well for
He
your
set some type
for
of
your draft
record.
stock.
He set some type of record where he had 6 touchdowns. It was either 5 or 6 touchdowns thrown while the other team ran a blitz.
I want to say I saw him on some like preseason lists for like quarterbacks to look out for.
Yeah,
I feel like Clemson is kind of becoming the Duke basketball for football.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like
What are you
Explain
saying?
this.
There's a lot of white fellows out there for Clemson.
Don't put those
Will
two
Shipley.
teams.
Don't you ever
in
say
your
that
mouth.
again.
Well, no,
Don't you ever talk about that again.
What I'm saying is the personnel out
You're
there.
talking about, okay,
Because,
about
I mean-
the race?
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean
yes.
like highly rated, and then they always choke at the end when it matters?
You mean everybody hating them?
Everybody hates them because they're great.
I mean,
Dabo, Coach K.
They
I
get
see
all
that.
they get all the high recruits,
Yeah.
do nothing with it,
I
and then they
was-
just leave without rings.
Speaking of that, I was looking at the
It's
roster.
basketball season.
Clemson has 3 5-star quarterbacks.
I don't know
What?
what they're talking about.
We're not talking about new football, right?
I was talking about Clemson. Clemson has 3 5-star quarterbacks on the roster. What the heck?
Yeah, that's Clemson.
I mean,
You know what Duke does? They just get full 5-stars.
You're a 5-star quarterback. Like, what are you doing sitting on a bench somewhere?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Pull them up.
the only
Hunter
two
Johnson, I think, is or was.
Hunter Johnson was
he
a
a
big name
5-star?
recruit.
I know the name, so
I didn't
maybe.
remember him being a 5-star though.
I know the Klubnik guy is though.
Dang, how many quarterbacks do you have on your roster?
Son's
That's
on
crazy.
5, bro.
Oh, they got 2 of them
They
are
got
freshmen that probably
Six
don't touch the field.
quarterbacks on your roster?
Jeez.
What are you doing?
Trent Pierman, there's no shot he plays.
Well,
He's from Clemson.
Most
Ukulele.
No shot he plays.
Ukulele.
3 of those are probably
It
walk-ons.
said
though.
ukulele.
Some of them's got to be.
Because I mean,
transferring out.
LSU got 6 on their roster.
Pierman has to be a walk-on. He's
Walk-ons.
scout team. Yeah.
Pierman and Wiles
The
are
other
both
the other
walk-ons,
2
I'm
are
sure.
3-star quarterbacks, and then there's maybe a guy that. Yeah,
there's-
they're all like decent.
A lot of times 3-stars, you'll see some 3-stars go to walk-on positions at schools like that. Because they don't want to play like ball. They want to go to big school and just
Enjoy the life.
Well, some
Yeah.
of them might be smart where they got tops or whatever, to.
Yeah, that too. I mean, but some don't want to go play at a group of 5 school. They just want to go, like Chance said, go enjoy college life and
Just stay.
and
Realizing
live
if you're a 3-star quarterback, it's be really hard to make
yeah.
money doing this. So
Exactly.
They take the academic route.
Let
and
me
they
go get a
there.
good education in a big school and have fun with it and be able to live the
This dude
life at,
went to Clemson, transferred to Northwestern, came back to Clemson. What a loser.
There we go.
I think he was one of the 5-stars.
He was on
If
ESPN.
he went to Clemson, I bet he was.
On ESPN, he was number 4. He's the number 1 quarterback in the nation. Number
don't-
21 in the ESPN 300. They have him as a 4-star though.
How did he not start for Northwestern?
You don't screw that up, though.
no,
Did he not?
You don't screw up a
Oh,
Very-
wow,
no.
that's
I
weird.
mean, he
must
only
been-
threw
I bet he was everywhere.
108 passes.
That's weird. Yeah, that was a good game though. Probably one of the better games of the weekend. Both teams. It wasn't one where both teams were struggling. They both were succeeding offensively, and it was just a good game.
Clemson's secondary is terrible.
Yeah.
Well, and it showed, Wake Forest might be legit.
Mm-hmm.
Wake Forest.
They earned some respect.
They've been the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, not winning anything, but they're not the walkover program they have been in the past.
No. When you think Wake Forest, you don't think football.
Yeah.
But now you kind of are getting to that point where
you
it's
do.
like,
It's more than basketball now.
honestly,
Sure.
yeah.
As a
Yeah, that was a good game. I'm kind of interested to see how Clemson responds next week. Another
NC
big one.
State, yeah.
NC State's coming to Clemson though, so that'll change things.
Yeah.
Also, did y'all see the end of the game with the guy that had that lost his sister?
Yeah.
Like making the big
He
plays
makes
and
one of the
everything at
big
the end.
plays,
And y'all see the dad?
Dude, freak.
He was freaking out in the stands, like walking down the
Is
steps.
that the one telling the Wake Forest fans to get out of here?
Yeah, he was walking down the steps,
was
just
tripping,
talking crap to every Wake Forest fan in his sight. It was awesome. What was the top 25 poll today? I didn't even see that.
How about
I
how about
that
Tennessee beating
Tennessie's
the
offense
Tennessee
is
did it.
legit, man.
in some time? And did y'all see my boy, who y'all don't think is funny, Theo Vaughn, dump the Gatorade?
Yeah, with
him
with
and
Caleb
Caleb
Presley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I hadn't even.
And
seen
Theo
the new
Vaughn was
polls.
still repping Louisiana. That's another thing I like about him. He had a Raising Cane's hat on.
I saw that, yeah. Talk about the journey they had to make to go find that son of a gun. They were toting that water around for like 50 yards.
So
What did Tennessee jump to? 7?
I think 8.
I want to watch a game in Rocky Top though. That's got to be.
That's
it
probably a
looks
top
awesome.
5 environment.
Yeah.
I believe so.
I
Gotta
heard
be.
it. I've been told it's one of the worst stadiums to go watch one in it. Like, because
Just on top of each
they
other.
literally have you crammed. Like you,
Yeah.
The numbers are not far enough for a person to sit on. Like they just trying to cram them up as much as they can.
Hey, LSU's getting 7 votes. Getting close. Tulane's also receiving 3 votes after the loss to Southern Miss this week.
After a loss, how are you getting?
How about K-State, man?
Yeah, K-State
Jeez.
Every year.
went into Oklahoma.
That is Oklahoma's kryptonite.
Every year.
They can get, and their quarterback
Adrian Martinez, who's been around for
Nebraska
20
legend.
years.
He's been there. Yeah, exactly.
Well, and he had the brother too, Taylor, right?
Yes, that's right. He was before. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what made
Combined, they've probably been there 10 years.
Yeah, that's what's made it so long because of them being brothers back to back like that.
Yeah, did y'all see that run at the end of the game?
Yeah, when he plants his hand on the ground and lunges for the goal line. That one?
No, the one where he ran like 70 yards.
I didn't see that one.
It was a dagger on like 3rd and 10 or something like that.
Oh, we got Aaron
the
Judge
Oklahoma
on
went down.
I think Oklahoma's going to be in some trouble coming the next couple of years. They're coming to the SEC.
I was kind of shocked at their defense. It's looked good the past couple weeks. Yeah, they played lesser opponents, but still.
Yeah.
Like,
that defensive line is not SEC caliber. And
yeah.
They're about to be in a couple of years. And
is Dylan Gabriel a senior?
Got to be. He's been around college football for a while.
I like watching him play, though.
Yeah, I do.
I like him.
But did he get injury red shirts?
He had to have gotten one because didn't he like almost destroy his leg?
That was Mackenzie
Milton. It was the other UCF?
I think it was Milton, and then that's when Gabriel became known.
Okay.
I might be wrong, though.
I like Gabriel.
That Texas Tech game was good.
He had a bad game.
Yeah, it was.
I turned that one off to watch the Oregon game.
I can't even believe that game went to overtime.
Yeah.
That was... Ooh.
Texas looked like they were in a complete control for most of the game.
They just can't ever get over that hump, man.
They're not back.
I think our freezing cold taste guy replayed that video the other day. On social media.
He did. Every time Texas loses, that goes up on the timeline.
When they won the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah. Freaking Ellinger.
Who was that?
Ellinger, yeah. He sucked.
Here comes Arch Manning. Y'all's favorite quarterback.
Yeah, 8 for 20 against Manny.
Really?
With 80 yards.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
His best wide receiver was hurt. So.
Which, I mean, we're sitting here sitting Texas. I mean, they do have a backup quarterback they're playing, too.
Yeah, that's very true. Ewers changes that team.
Yeah, Ewers changes that team.
Ewers might beat Bama.
They probably beat Bama.
They're probably undefeated in top 10 right now.
Everybody's...
yeah, they're talking
and
about top 5.
people are saying Texas is back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not sarcastically.
Sitting there with the recruiting classes are good, and you're like, yeah.
And then they lose to Kansas. Speaking of Kansas, though.
Them Jayhawks.
Always Kansas.
Kansas quarterback, man. I like him a lot. Jay Daniels, another one.
Yeah, he's good.
I watched just about every bit of that game. Great game.
Actually, both teams were good. Duke's got a good team.
They weren't bad at all. Electric offense though. They just run it. They run it.
Me neither.
They run a good offense. It's like modern day. Are they receiving votes? They got to be.
How are they not ranked?
Yeah, they are. They're 125 votes.
So they're about to get out.
They're the first team
next
out.
In. Yeah.
Kansas State had a little bit of a bigger win that needed to get in, I guess.
If they beat Iowa State, they probably get in.
Yeah. So the Iowa State game, Baylor, Peyton nailed that one.
And I wanted to, Peyton. I wanted to.
Yeah.
But, I rode with it.
Clay
I
took
it myself.
I wanted to
that
do
was
it.
all because I trusted Miranda.
I did. I couldn't bite it, though.
Yeah.
You know, they took the lead at the beginning of the game and
never looked back.
Controlled it.
Held it the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the quarterback's numbers right there. 890 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, 1 pick, and then 320 rushing and 4 touchdowns. It's incredible. But Baylor controlled Iowa State. Ended up, was it 2-score game at the end? They kind of made it close.
They scored late. Iowa State scored late to make it a 1 score.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out them Jayhawks. ESPN 2 this Saturday. That'll be fun. 2:30.
They're doing big things right now. Good for them.
The fact they're getting an ESPN game is pretty impressive.
Oh, Debo's hurt.
Ooh.
Whose shoe was that? Is that his?
That ain't good.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
How about Middle Tennessee?
Yeah, Miami's not good.
The U is
Miami's
not
back.
Shockingly.
And it was not close.
I don't know if y'all saw the stat. Middle Tennessee's 3-0 against Miami. 3-0.
That's crazy.
3-0.
I did not see that.
Yeah. Why? Why have they played 3 times?
Why they keep getting invited? I mean,
I want to know when.
The last time.
Yeah.
Probably.
We got a rain delay at Yankee Stadium.
With,
Aaron Judge
Aaron Judge due up. Aaron Judge due up in the bottom of the 7th.
The Red Sox were about to peg him.
I've loved that they're just not pitching to him. I love.
Well, no,
that.
they actually have some of the
They
time.
did that first game though.
Yeah, that first game it looked like they were pitching
they were
around.
booing guys.
Oh yeah.
But if you're the Red Sox, you can't let him.
I mean,
you can't let him hit it off.
If Judge hits it off of you just feel like the curse of the Bambino.
If Judge,
can't
if Judge
carry
hits it off the Red Sox,
you can't let that happen.
I hope it does.
No, I get it.
I think they're about to go to Toronto. They're COVID. I don't know if they're vaxxed. The Yankees. We'll see, I guess.
So yeah, Kansas is legit. Miami is not back.
Never.
Georgia game. Georgia.
Did y'all watch
had
that?
a dogfight for a little
I
while.
think that was.
They just didn't show up.
Yeah, just a yawner right there. Like, let's
11:00 kickoff.
we've been killing teams all year. Everybody's telling us how good we are. I think they thought they could just show
week
up
before SEC.
The only thing I would say is that they almost felt like they were vulnerable to the run, which I didn't expect.
Why is the number one team in the nation kicking off at 11?
That's
playing
a good
Kent
question.
State.
Kent State, but
Didn't matter. You're the number one team in the
you
nation.
still give them a nighttime home game.
That's got to be a 5 a.m. wake up for those kids, huh?
Yeah.
Put them on an SEC network or something at
Stetson Bennett
6.
didn't throw a touchdown, but had an interception.
Thank you for the under.
Stetson, I don't know how to feel about that guy.
You know, after the first game of the year, they was talking Heisman.
Yeah.
He's cringe.
There's a reason why he's like a 6-year senior.
All that talk's gone now.
Yeah, 21 carries, 90 yards for Kent State's running
Did
back.
they kick 4 field goals in the first quarter, Georgia? They scored 12.
They probably missed
Surely
an
they
extra
didn't miss
point.
2 extra points.
Probably missed an extra point, then went for 2.
Maybe.
Have y'all seen
Another
Brock
recap.
Bowers play, though? That dude's
large.
legit. He's
What a
Kyle
name.
Pitts, but white.
Yeah, I mean, he was a stud as a freshman last year.
Yeah. They gave the dude a freaking end around. He's a tight end.
Yeah.
And he scored it from like 70 out.
And freaking Washington's 6'7", 250,
Yeah.
and he's second on
Then
tight
Eric
ends.
Gilbert's the third
Like
string.
Eric Gilbert.
Georgia's the one that has that massive tight end.
Eric's not even making trips.
Yes. They had a safety.
Oh, okay. All right. So 10 is okay.
Yeah, shout out to that under, though.
They
had
surely
3
Kent
field
State
goals
didn't
and a
stop him
safety.
4 times.
Yeah. Kent State missed a 2-point conversion in the 4th, I believe. It went through their hands. Yeah. If that gets caught, and then Georgia scores a touchdown, my under does not hit. So shout out to them.
Who's Georgia got next week? Is it
South? No, they already played
just
South
played
Carolina.
them.
Click on Georgia.
That Florida game's usually the first weekend of October, second weekend, I think. Surely Florida didn't have to play.
Mizzou, and then Auburn, and then Vanderbilt.
Okay,
They got an easy schedule.
they got a
October 29th, 2:30.
Florida, Tennessee.
Florida, then Tennessee, and then Mississippi State and Kentucky.
So they don't. Okay.
Dude, what
That's
a
tough fourth
freaking
stretch
punt.
right there.
Kentucky's been rolling this year.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that punt?
That's how you
That
draw
is
it
a
up.
work of
He just got
art.
He's got an extension the other day.
Oh, it touched the line.
It did.
It touched the line. It's gonna come back.
What a save right there too, though.
Is that reviewable? Surely so. Huh?
Georgia gets
Game
Florida
of
and
inches.
Tennessee at home, though. That's big.
Well, it's not at
It
home.
hovered the line.
It's in Jacksonville.
Oh, the
They played-
Florida one?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
played in Jacksonville.
Yeah, between the hedges.
Which I don't think they're gonna have a problem with Florida.
No, I don't think.
But
so.
that Tennessee game, that's gonna be a game.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
That
Hendon Hooker is legit.
That Tennessee offense against Georgia's defense.
Yes, that's gonna be fun.
But the thing is, Georgia's offense is gonna be better than Tennessee's defense.
And I tell you what,
that's
Georgia better if they go through that stretch. They better not sleep on Mississippi State.
no.
Mississippi State every year is going to win one game that they're not supposed to win.
at Starkville.
And this, yes, at Starkville, you got those big rivalry games right there, back to back.
I mean, top 10 teams right there.
And knowing you got Kentucky the next week, that's a trap game right there, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Because
Yeah.
Mike
That's gonna be
Leach
interesting.
every year wins a game
So,
he's not supposed to.
They got Kentucky
everywhere
7 and Tennessee 8. Is Kentucky that good?
No way.
They haven't played nobody.
They haven't played nobody.
They played Florida.
They beat
started up
Florida,
higher.
but they were ranked top 25 preseason. Everybody's been losing.
I was more impressed with Tennessee's win over Florida than Kentucky's, though.
Kentucky's, they're not going to be real. It's not going to be exciting football. It's boring football. It's
Yeah.
not impressive. They just keep winning though.
Yeah.
You got to give Stoops props.
Who else do we have?
Tennessee looked really good. We said that.
Yeah.
Arkansas, Texas A&M game.
There we go.
That was a good game too.
Yeah, Arkansas Texas A&M game.
As I said, I think Texas A&M is incapable of scoring 20. Well, they scored 23, but with probably the most improbable play that you'll see this year with that 99-yard fumble return that had a pitch off.
That was freaky.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So their offense scores 16. So, sorry.
I don't get A&M's offense.
Max Johnson's more dangerous as a runner than a thrower.
Well,
a chain. That dude's quick.
Yeah, the running back.
That some gun's fast.
They
man.
did lose Smith, though, the receiver.
Yeah,
probably
Smith.
the best receiver. He's done.
Yeah, he was crying talking to his dad.
Yeah,
in
his
the
dad was on the
tunnel.
sideline, and they were crying with crutches. So
Yeah,
He's
tore
probably
something.
done.
I don't feel like an identity for him on offense. Like,
No,
I don't know what they want to
They're
do.
not good at offense.
I mean, Jimbo's never this bad on offense.
Yeah.
I mean, he made Kellen Mond look good. Like, I mean, God.
That was one of the more like weirder games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was tough to watch at points.
That's Arkansas. Arkansas's
Yeah.
not.
Well, Arkansas came out and
games.
Yeah,
they
it
came
was
out
an
and put
ugly
up
game.
14 quicks. They came out and put up 14 quick.
But then they
looked like it was all of them too.
Pittman's just not going to be. Pittman's done well there. I'm ready to see when Pittman starts losing his coordinators, seeing where he's going to go from there, because he's been lucky. These two coordinators that he hired originally are still there, and I think once he starts having to do some rehires, I want to see how that program's going to go. I like Pittman though. I mean, he keeps Arkansas relevant.
Did y'all watch the game though? That one? Did y'all see the ending?
That kick, I've never seen that happen before.
The kick, you didn't see the
ball
kick? The kick
landed
hit the top,
on top
of the right of the
I
upright.
did see that. That's right.
And
Well,
I saw something.
I didn't see it. Watch. I saw on Twitter.
I saw something on Twitter. I don't know if it's true or not.
Wait, which one? Which game?
The A&M Arkansas
was on
game.
that one?
The kick. Yeah. I saw something that said that uprights at NFL stadiums are 5 feet higher than college. Is that true?
I thought they were the same. I didn't know.
No. Pro.
They're
Pro
higher,
or taller. Yeah.
Because you're supposed
so
to kick it
if
farther and
if
higher.
they're kicking at Arkansas or at College Station, that ball don't hit an upright.
That is true. They were kicking an NFL.
Because they hit the top of that upright.
Well, now I will say this: like in the Superdome, like when they have high school games,
do they
put
lower
high
them?
school go cup,
or they bring in different ones?
It's a whole nother set. They take it down, put the other
they,
ones up.
They probably did.
So that's very
never mind.
possible. It was a good idea though.
Yeah, that was someone said that and it popped up. But they had Arkansas was freaking moving the ball down the field. Then they get it's either second or third down and like goal on like the 4, and then the center snaps one at freaking Jefferson's feet and he loses like 10 yards. They don't get third down and then they miss the field goal. They're probably going to score a touchdown. The center was crying on the sidelines and everything.
I flipped over and started watching another game. So
I didn't think either one of the teams looked very good.
Nope. No.
But actually, I thought Arkansas might have looked a little better than Texas A&M.
I absolutely agree.
Which A&M's year is really next year. I mean, nobody really projected them to be great this year. I mean,
they just got to find ways to score.
I can't.
They put up like 70 on LSU.
I can't believe Jimbo is. I mean, golly.
I'm telling you, I watched that game and it's just awful offense. Arkansas at least has like an identity.
Well, they're going to run the ball.
Yeah, they're going to run the ball, but they also can hit the big plays. A&M, it's like we're going to run the ball and then we're going to go back for pass, but we're going to hope that Max can just run out and make a
Well, there's
play.
no play action. There's no RPO.
No.
I mean, like Max did RPO a lot at LSU. Like,
and their receivers are they're not good. I don't know if they're 5 stars like everyone else on the team, but
they are.
They
I
are.
don't know what they spend their money on.
I said in the Crane interview, they have not had a receiver draft.
Both teams, though, were very good. The numbers won't probably prove it just because of the pure amount of runs that both teams had, but they're both good in the trenches.
Which makes me kind of happy because Damian Craig's the wide receivers coach. I don't know if you remember all that drama when he left LSU.
No, I couldn't
Is he
tell
the
you who
reason
that
we
is.
have the probation? Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah, he was the one that got in that fight when we got in the fight in A&M.
Kevin Falk.
Speaking of the probation, we don't get to play a bowl game?
With the
LSU.
No, we don't.
Okay.
All you get's a $5,000 fine and
We're on probation.
Yeah, and a.
Do we get to play a bowl game?
Yeah,
we do.
50.
So what the crap's the probation?
Yeah, I didn't know.
You have.
They were more closely
50,
watched.
You lost. It's now officially 55 official visits you can have on campus recruiting.
Instead of.
It was a little slap on the hand.
Yeah, I want to say
it wasn't
we
significant.
lost 10 or something like that. Maybe. I mean, it's not.
Well, because when you see the word probation, you think you're not playing bowls.
Well, what helped was you fired the coach.
Yeah.
That did it.
Like
everybody's gone.
And it saved LSU $500,000. That $5,000 saved $500,000 because he took him to court to sue him for that remaining of his salary. So it actually worked out better for LSU. So, and the official visit thing, I mean, really, they're not worried about that.
Yeah, they've already locked up the future pretty much already. Anyway.
Yeah,
exactly.
And if you remember correctly, 2 years ago we didn't, go to a bowl game. we suspended ourselves for the
Oh,
day.
that is true. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that was one of the reasons why we did
That was
that.
about like Duke not participating in the college tournament during the COVID year when they weren't going to make it. Yeah.
There was a pandemic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
global
Good thing for
pandemic.
y'all to step up and say we're not going to play.
So the news of it actually sounds worse than what actually really
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
Because they put it all over the news like it was a big
Well,
deal.
that's the joke. Pat 42 was got on Twitter, and he has against LSU for some reason. He's a big
Dickie V.
Let's talk about
he's basically
LSU.
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Talk about LSU a bit.
Yeah. Let's talk about him.
What you got to say?
Uh,
Nussmeier looked better than he did against Southern.
I'm worried about Daniels, guys.
What?
He gets hurt every week.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, running quarterback.
That one wasn't really on him though.
But
that was a helmet.
That's what makes me nervous, though. Everybody says,
You're
well, they
waiting
can
on the
slide.
right
They can,
one.
well, when somebody comes from behind, you
Yeah.
don't. I mean, you don't know that's going to happen all the time. In the SEC. I mean, the guys are going to be coming after you. I'm just worried, man. He's just, and I'm pulling for him, but he's just, golly, this is a couple weeks in a row.
because
now
I'm
he's
not
been
good
banged
with
up.
Nuss at quarterback.
No.
I'm not either. I do like how Nuss runs off. I mean,
He looked better than he
race.
did the
He
last
looked
time.
more
Yeah,
comfortable this
he
week.
looked more comfortable.
And I think I saw them say that he got a little bit of time with the ones this week or something.
Yeah.
Probably in preparation to play in New Mexico.
They're playing New
and
Mexico, and
everything.
then Daniels got nicked up in the game.
Why did New Mexico have them jerseys? I don't understand.
That was
them.
their quote unquote, like they had a video this week come out of how they were, it's new jerseys.
It's like teal numbers.
It was, you know, how they do
They're,
with
they're
the
black,
jerseys.
white, and red.
Like I'm not sure why to pull them out against
I was
LSU. I had to
confused
wait
by
for
that.
It's like LSU having green numbers on their jerseys just because we want to.
Well,
They looked like I don't know, like a team that you would create on a game where you
Yeah,
had to pick up the
I
uniforms.
didn't hate the jerseys, just why?
They didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they didn't
What about
go
that
with the
defense,
team.
though?
Yeah.
Matt House, man, you got to give him
5
props,
for
man.
7 throwing the ball.
88 yards they had total offense.
That's
in New
incredible.
Mexico. 88 yards.
You want to
A lot
take
of
the
those-
over.
A lot of those came off of one
that
play.
40-yard catch.
The
yeah.
freaking wheel route. They called their best play.
Yeah, they did. That's
it
right.
worked.
He was wide
He was
open.
past the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to take something out of the game, I think that's what you take out. The defense looked good.
Yeah,
for sure.
I hope
They did what they were supposed to do against New Mexico.
Yep.
That's right.
That's
And
what
with
you gotta
backups,
say.
we were missing starters everywhere on the defense. Everywhere.
Noah Kane looked solid.
Yeah, he looked solid. A good one was looking good until he got. I hope that injury ain't. I hope it's not a hamstring. I hadn't this morning.
Yeah.
They hadn't said anything about it. I know it, but it sure did look like one
But
when he went down.
even from
Yeah.
Daniels, 24 for 29, 279.
yeah, I mean,
You got to love that.
He was.
He
efficient.
stayed in the
He
pocket for the most
stayed in
part,
the
too.
pocket, and he,
And which I'm probably
He
they
takes
probably
off at the
hammered
right
that
time,
in.
too,
They
I
probably
think you could
hammered
say.
that in because we're playing New Mexico. That's the time you want to
This
do
is when
it.
you need to practice your
Well,
progression.
And
right
I
here.
told y'all Wednesday night, I think that's what they were going to do. You could tell. I mean, they didn't.
Yeah.
They could have ran the ball all day if they wanted to. I mean,
Yeah.
they tried to make it. I mean, you throw it.
It was
that
a
deep
scrimmage
down.
for him.
It was. It basically was.
Yeah, their last prep game before SEC time.
And Jack Besh, I kind of like him at punt returner.
Man.
Yeah.
He caught that
He
ball.
looked good.
That's
Yeah.
4.7 speed. Yeah,
And I just feel like he's going for sure hands. I feel like he's going to catch it every time.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable.
he's reliable.
Yeah,
Good lunch
he's-
pill guy.
It's like putting
Yeah.
a
Coach's
Trent
son.
Taylor back there.
Shows up
That's what it's
early.
like.
Yeah, first one in, last one out.
Brings a lunch
right.
pail to the game.
Yeah. No,
That didn't work.
there was some.
It's
some
kind of
positives
like
you could take
yeah,
out.
you said Trent Taylor, Julian Edelman,
Yeah.
Danny Amendola,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Wes Welker.
Braxton Berrios,
Gunnar Olszewski.
Ryan Switzer.
Yeah, there we go.
I tell you what,
Keep going.
if you want to watch a mauler on the line, watch Emory Jones at right tackle.
Yeah.
He freaking puts guys on their back all game long. That dude just loves to hit. You can tell it, man. The two tackles have been very impressive.
O-line's getting better.
They are getting better.
They
getting-
are.
Get some
They're getting
tests.
some
We got some tests
freaking.
coming up.
They're getting some like cohesion and some.
Yeah, well,
some-
absolutely.
What's the word?
Well, the starting five's finally
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie. That's the word.
Well, you start hearing them talk about Will Campbell, the announcers and stuff. What he's doing.
Yeah.
He's going to be a stud.
He's Will Campbell now, like we expected.
Exactly. But Emory Jones is really impressing me, man. I haven't quite figured out, and I don't know if they just wanted to save him, but then they ran him a lot, and then second half.
Emory.
Yeah. That was weird
He's
to
probably
me.
still trying to get his legs on.
And he might be.
I
And
think
he
that's
might
what a lot
be.
of
That's
it is.
that's what I thought one of the focal points of this game was going to be.
Try to
is
get his
getting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
Don't
come out
give
with good ones.
don't give a lot of film on him yet.
Yeah.
Still, that's a lot of.
Yeah,
it,
but
too.
you also want the 5-star recruit that ain't played in 2 years to get some game time.
Second part of that though, I ain't played in 2 years.
No, he hadn't.
That's the big thing. There's shape, and then there's football shape. He ain't in football shape yet. Give me my point for the sack. Let's go.
And scroll down.
Might be out of field goal range there.
It's McManus in thin air. I've seen him make a 62-yarder there.
What are you looking for?
Right there, that's good. What's crazy?
Harold Perkins is a grown man.
Perkins is legit.
Guys, I don't. There's no way they're gonna keep him off the field.
Can't.
You can't. Gosh, he's a freak. And I mean, just think he was in high school last year. I mean, he don't even look like he looked in the SEC for a couple of years. Greg Brooks, God, he's not the Honey Badger, but when he makes plays on the field, it reminds me of when Honey Badger just flashed everywhere.
Yeah,
you know, just always there on the ball.
He gets downfield incredibly fast.
Incredibly fast, man.
Like faster than anyone else on the field.
Yes, exactly right.
Scroll down, Bill.
What's weird too is
all right. That's
I learned
the Converse guy bothers me at corner. Bernard,
which
he's weak over there in my opinion.
Well, I don't know if you noticed too. They played him at safety some because we were so lacking in safety last night. He played at safety.
Yeah, but he's the one that kind of gave up that wheel route that time.
He's
and I'm not
one
I'm
big
not a
play.
fan. Yeah, the one play. Yeah,
but Seven Banks.
So I'm gonna nitpick it.
Let's let Seven Banks
Such
get
a
his
coach
feet
thing
wet.
of you to do.
This was his first game.
That was one play, coach.
Seven Banks is going to get his feet wet. He's been out since last year.
I learned that Ali Gay's name is not Ali Gay.
No, it's not. Yeah.
How many? You know, he got called alligator.
It's
his
like
whole life.
Ali Gay.
Ali.
Yeah.
Well, he's Ali to us.
Everybody calls him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Ali.
Well, I say yes, sir. If I've ever seen him,
that dude, he's got a pretty. Cool
he's built,
you know,
man.
He didn't start playing football until like his senior year or something like that in high school.
Wow, he's one of those guys.
He moved. He's not even from. He moved in the country, and they just like coach saw him and said, "Hey,
you need to play football."
Yeah,
exactly.
You're 6'6", 265. Come out here.
And he looks like he's just. I mean,
he's pure muscle.
Yeah. That video. When
him and Ojolari on opposite sides is kind of scary to look at.
That's a monster.
Yeah.
Both of them are.
Yeah. All right, that's enough LSU. We'll get into more of that tomorrow night.
You want to talk a little Tech?
Well, let's do Oregon,
Didn't
Washington
even watch
State.
Tech. I don't know how.
How about that, Chance?
Huh?
Oregon, Washington State.
Dude, I had the over 57.5 in that game, and it wasn't looking good until the fourth quarter when Oregon scores like 30.
Yeah, Oregon has 4 touchdowns and Washington State has 2. 44-41 is the final.
Washington State led that whole ball game.
Yep.
I mean,
they just kept letting Oregon hang around. They never finished them. Cameron Ward is a stud at quarterback. Yeah, he threw 2 picks, but that dude is legit.
Peyton, do you know he's from Incarnate Word?
Oh,
he's from Incarnate Word. He's freaking good.
Last year at Incarnate Word, he threw for 47 touchdowns, 10 picks, and 4,600 yards.
And scroll down, Clay.
And they're number 4 in the country right now. Incarnate Word.
Robert Farrell is going to be a New England Patriot.
Got beat last night though.
Yeah.
Click on Robert Farrell.
Was that the one that was from Incarnate Word as well? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. 800 yards and 9 touchdowns.
He's going to be a New England Patriot one day, and we're going to be pissed off about him somehow.
Yeah.
He's freaking good. He knows how to get open, too. And he's quick.
Yeah. Washington State's fun to watch.
Rush kind of guy.
Yeah, he's the one that scored that touchdown, ain't he?
You mean Cooper Kupp?
I mean, Cooper Rush. Yeah, Cooper Kupp.
No, Cooper Kupp's more blessed than this cat.
Well,
yeah, he's the one. He scored a weird
Cooper
touchdown.
Kupp's 6'1".
Oh, that's Trent Taylor.
This is Trent Taylor.
That's Danny Amendola.
Damian Amendola.
Much pale guys.
Yeah, dude, they're good. Oregon looked a lot better this week too, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Once they started kind of throwing the ball around a little bit.
They got a new coach. I mean, he's got to adjust.
It'll take time.
Yeah,
Bo
absolutely.
Nix looked like Bo Nix when he plays against LSU.
Yeah.
Speaking of a new coach, how about my Miners going in, beating Boise, and then making Boise bring in Dirk Cutter to come in and coach the offense?
Man, they were big underdogs in that game.
Yeah. 16
I had
point
him
dogs.
15.5.
And
Boise
UTEP wins by 17,
I think
27-10.
New Mexico, they'd be right on pretty much schedule because they play some big opponents starting out.
North Texas, they should have won week 1, but North Texas isn't bad at all either.
Yeah.
That New Mexico game was just an outlier. And as I talked about, they needed to establish the run. They go out there, and I think they threw 12 passes all night. They switched the game plan. They switched their offensive freaking identity. Turned out well. They pretty much dominated the trenches against
Well,
Boise
whenever
State.
you can play defense like they can, you can run the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Kelton switched from nose to 3 tech.
Wow.
So he's happy about that.
No doubt.
Yeah, whenever you make Boise State hire a former NFL coach to come coach your offense, that's pretty funny. What else do we have?
Tell us about the Tech game. I didn't see any.
Yeah, how about Bill? They led 7-0.
Did they?
And it was all downhill.
All downhill from there.
Yeah, they ran a kickback.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Smoke Harris?
Had to be. Let's see.
Didn't they run a kickback?
No. Well, we had one call back.
Oh.
A kick return start. That was
I thought that
South Alabama did.
No, Tate didn't score to the second quarter.
Yeah. South Alabama returned the opening kickoff back.
Was up
and it came back?
No.
Parker had
Bill
a rough game.
Yeah,
Parker
4
did
picks
not
from
look good.
Parker McNeil. Not great.
And I guess
Time out here.
Downing never actually got to throw a pass because he came in.
Yeah.
And he had
Did
to have
McNeil
him-
get like concussed or something?
No, he threw 4 interceptions.
Yeah, but why did Downing come in and like run the ball 4 times or something?
I don't know. I mean, when the Downing's first game, they let him have 3 picks before they pulled him.
Yeah.
And I guess it got bad enough that they said, we better switch it back. But yeah, they didn't.
Greg Garner leading the rushing attack.
Yeah, he was on it.
He coached Chance in baseball.
Yeah, he did.
Greg Garner.
He coaches at the elementary school still.
Yeah, there you go. He had a little eligibility left.
His nephew going to LSU.
Bring him on the pod.
Great. That would be his great nephew, actually.
And I don't know I know it's got to be frustrating as coaches as much as more than us as fans. But when you can't put a quarterback in there that
is good,
can get it done. Yeah. Well, I mean, not even as good. That's a good functional. I mean, these guys aren't even game managers.
Yeah.
You need some motion in the ocean back there.
When do you go for Liddy and just say screw the red shirt?
That's my thing. I mean, surely are they just thinking he needs that much more development?
And that's the Calvary kid, right, Clay?
Yeah, the one that has fake stats.
Well, I think after 4 interceptions.
Did y'all see that whole story?
They padded for him last year.
Calvary put in
lot.
fake stats to get him like Gatorade Player of the Year or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Like all of his stats are fake.
Good old Christian school.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
He's
probably not even
assistant
good.
coaches
He's at
have been
Tech.
reprimanded since then.
Look, let me tell you something though. They ain't the first ones to fudge high school stats.
No.
Bull crap. Shut up. You know he had all them tackles. You can go to the game and watch it.
I can't. He's on the sidelines when I went.
Well,
Yeah, he
last
was kicked
year.
out of games.
He still had 10 at halftime.
And 3 block kicks.
Yeah.
I guess the school of the block.
What else do we have? Notre Dame.
You're giving too much credit.
Notre Dame, Peyton.
Helen Keller.
Yeah.
They went out and looked pretty bad to start.
I did back you on this one. I was on this one.
I didn't get that line. I never.
Well, 7-0 North Carolina after 15 minutes. So.
Yeah, but I mean, then look what happened. I mean,
Yeah.
North Carolina scored late there to get that 32, if I'm not mistaken.
North Carolina's quarterback, Chance figured out, is Luke May, North Carolina basketball legend, his brother.
Oh.
Yep. And they also have another brother
That's a big gap there. No, I guess
another brother was on the Florida baseball team that won the championship.
Good Lord.
So we've got 3 different brothers that play 3 different college sports.
That's crazy.
3 big-time D1 schools.
Yeah.
Or no, 2. It says 2 of
Yeah,
them
North
went to
Carolina football don't really do much, but
Trubisky, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
one of the main reasons I felt good about this game is when you give up 40-something points in one quarter. against
Storm
App State.
Duck.
What a name.
Had to throw that one out there.
Hey guys, our equipment manager in high school was named. We called him Duck. James Godfrey.
Oh,
Yeah, but was his first name Storm? Storm Duck.
He smoked Shannon Brown in the face with a football one time.
I tell you what, Marcus Freeman needed that one. Though.
Best moment of your life, Kyle.
If Freeman went and got
Go
that,
there on the podcast, man. Don't even go. He knocked his hat and his whistle off, and Duck simply left practice on his Huffy at that point. He just rode away.
Never came back.
True story. He came back like a week later. He pulled a knife on Cody Newton in the locker room. He pulled a switchblade on him.
Good North Carolina giving 24 points.
Cody
in the
almost
second
broke his
quarter.
arm
They
taking
are
it away.
giving us some points.
Yeah, North Carolina don't play defense.
No.
All right, Michigan. How about that game? Did anybody watch that besides me?
I
watched a little first half.
Didn't know they played.
Michigan looks a little more athletic than normal.
Yeah.
They don't look bad.
Well, their quarterback can run.
Yeah, and I guess that does.
He also can't really pass.
Yeah.
But that's a problem.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
For a quarterback.
Because the other one got hurt.
Yeah, the other one got hurt.
Yeah.
I like Tuwali. He's not bad.
He's not bad, no.
For being at Maryland.
Scroll down, Bill, because I was trying to look for the receiver. Did he put up any yards?
Oh, Jarrett.
Shoemaker?
Yeah, not really.
That's a weird way of spelling Shoemaker.
He never popped on
Shoemaker.
Yeah, he didn't really show out that game.
No, he didn't. 4 for 12. Okay.
Maryland's not bad at all, though. They're kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, they're kind of like the Mississippi State of the Big Ten, in my opinion. I guess.
Yeah.
They can win some games.
A little scary.
Yeah, a little scary.
Did they beat? Was it them that beat Ohio State a couple years ago, like
It was.
50-50?
It was.
I remember that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's J.J. McCarthy, only a sophomore. Yeah, very mobile though, almost
6'3", 195.
195?
That's what it says.
Jesus, that's not good.
He looked pretty thin out there.
Why is he too mobile? Is it because he's a fellow? He's too mobile to
No,
be a fellow.
it's on.
That's what he's good
No,
at.
I meant too mobile, like he runs too
Yeah,
much, like
yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, he's
like
a-
he runs
he's a
out of the
white-
pocket.
He's a white version of Jaden
Yeah.
Daniels.
White men can't
And
run
actually,
now?
Though, actually, he probably has
Up, can't run, can't do anything.
He probably
Really?
has more weight than Jaden Daniels.
When I saw his name on the box score, I was like, "That's a fellow name if I've ever seen
yeah.
one."
Yeah,
Which
kind of
part?
like
The first
Spencer
or the last,
Rattler.
I mean?
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler.
I mean, Spencer Rattler. I mean, that's a fellow name, right?
Spencer Rattler sounds like he belongs to a girl from Jonesboro who sells like Vitamix or something on social media.
What is Vitamix?
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Drugs or
Yeah,
something?
like they get on there with the weight loss shakes and try to sell you stuff.
So apparently McCarthy was 5 for 5 on carries. 5 carries, 5 yards. I swear he ran 30 times. Maybe he just runs out the
Well, he
clock.
probably got sacked a lot to lose some, though.
Yeah, there's
that is a
quorum
thing.
right there.
Yeah.
But sometimes he just run around in the backfield
Yeah.
before he throw it.
That's
Like, he'd
that's
run,
it.
Hey, how did two of his brothers do
That's what we're
there?
talking about. He looked pretty good.
To
two
Wiley.
interceptions.
How did he end up at Terrapin?
Because the head coach was offensive line coach at Alabama.
Those are the ugliest uniforms on the planet.
Head coach was the offensive line coach.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
How do you go from O
Man, it
line
looks
to
like
head
McDonald's
coach?
colors.
Bama.
Because he's from.
Well, and it's kind of
and
like
he's
the
he's from there. That's his alma mater.
their logos.
And like
the
you spent
Ravens
time with
use it,
Saban.
too,
Come up here.
on their helmet.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. Oh, you coached underneath Bill
And
Belichick?
hey,
Here's a head coach
for
job
what
in the NFL.
from when he got there to what he's done the last
Oh,
3
yeah.
years. I mean,
Yeah.
he's done all right.
He's building a program.
Yeah, that's how the receiver got there.
Let's say
the
he
one-
flipped them.
Yeah, when he flipped that receiver, I was like, yeah, he's learning Saban's ways.
Yeah.
That was before NIL too, so that was the under the table money.
Any other top 25 games?
Minnesota went into Michigan State and won pretty easy.
Hey, congratulations,
Yeah.
Michigan State! You gave Mel Tucker a 10-year contract that is going to suck.
You ain't
Yeah.
lying.
Why would
He'll
you
get
give
bought out.
any head coach a
Because he
10-year
come in
contract
and won 1 year, and then the D'Antoni, all that drama stuff. Everybody thought they couldn't win.
even at Louisiana Tech, I would be like, I don't know about 10 years.
Yeah, well,
Decade's a long time.
No one's staying at Tech for 10 years.
I know that's the point of giving him a contract for that long.
9. We had Skip for 9.
Did we really?
Yeah.
It don't seem like it was that.
But
much.
he never got better.
He went to 7 bowl games.
Seven bowl
we
games
won
is a lot for
6
Tech.
6 in a
But
row.
it was always the
lost
same
that
bowl
last one.
games.
Still
We were playing in
counts.
Texas
Heart
or we were
of
playing in
Texas.
New Orleans.
It still
so-
counts. Still counts.
We went to Hawaii one year.
He's never had a coach.
We were in the
last that
Hawaii
long.
Bowl.
Oh, Hawaii Bowl. I forgot
Yeah,
about
now
that.
since Joe I.
That's
in
good.
the 60s.
That's only, he's only
Kentucky only won 31-23 against Northern Illinois.
I think it's kind of, I think Georgia's thing. I think it's just kind of a.
And I don't think Jordan Lynch was back out there for the
say
Huskies.
Jordan Lynch, yeah.
Yeah.
They had Ethan Hampton.
No idea.
Jordan Lynch.
That's a fellow name.
He
there.
played about 6 years there.
They got Justin Lynch out there, though.
Got to be a brother. Gotta be.
No, he's a fella.
Yeah, but
That
he's
is
got to be a brother of
Paxton.
Jordan. Oh, absolutely.
Guarantee.
Yeah. From Chicago?
Look at that neck, man.
That kid's from Chicago? Oh, and he's a quarterback. Yeah, absolutely.
What was the kid's name?
Justin. I mean, Jordan. Jordan Lynch.
These are all John Lynch's kids?
No. No. They're way less athletic.
And they have a lot of neck. John Lynch didn't have much
Yeah,
neck.
Jordan Lynch is from Chicago as well. It's got to be him.
Gotta be. There's not two white kids from Chicago playing quarterback at Northern Illinois. What other games were there? Tulane lost to Southern Miss. Don't know how. A week after beating Kansas State, who beat Oklahoma.
Why, after a big win.
So is Southern Miss better than Oklahoma?
Justin transferred in.
Utah won without coaches giving out information on Arizona State. That's a big win.
Yeah.
Y'all saw all that, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a mess.
Shout out Herm. Bring him to Tech.
Oh, Middle Tennessee beating
go
Miami?
back to being.
Anybody say anything about
Yeah,
that?
You were good at
TV.
it. Yeah, I mean, like,
No, he was great at it.
I mean, yeah, like go back and do that, bud. But the game has passed you up.
About them Raging Cajuns.
See, I told you I should have won that game.
Go Warhawks.
That'd been a good game to go to.
What was that called?
I think the ULL.
That's what we always
Is that what a
joked.
Warhawk sounds
That's
like?
what we had no clue, so we were. No, I didn't go to a lot of games when I attended ULM, but whenever we did, we'd be like, "Caca."
Hey, that's a good win for them.
That's a good win for ULM, man. You gotta be proud of them.
We haven't. When was the last time we beat them? 2005. I
It's
think.
been a while.
It was like 15 years or something.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
didn't beat them when I was over there. That's for sure.
Well, I think ULL fans, I think they realize
They had that one
we're,
coming.
We're in trouble.
Hey,
They
funny
do
note about
go.
that game.
It's not the
I
same
attended
anymore.
classes at both of those universities, so only graduated from one of them.
Call it the Horton Bowl.
The Horton Bowl.
Jordan Lynch is his brother.
Oh, yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah, Mount
He
Carmel
transferred.
High School. And
Which is where Jordan Lynch is the head coach at now.
Yeah, his brother played quarterback for him under the
The Lynch
him.
connection, only on the Dirty Beat Sports podcast, guys.
Yeah, everyone's wondering who the crap is
from
Jordan Lynch.
Chicago?
Yeah,
The dude almost won the Heisman.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. He was great.
Had one of the best seasons ever.
Yeah, he went to Ferris Bueller's high school.
What's he doing now?
Jordan Lynch,
Average of 41.
He's the head coach.
Average 41 yards a catch. How do you do?
And how do you do that without even having a touchdown?
And not having, as I was about to say, and not having touch, and a long of, is that 89?
Yeah. He got hawked.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at Russell Wilson. Oh, the cameras are back. Let me act like I'm coaching up my buds right
Errol
here, Judy and
Rogers
Sutton.
Jr. Was he a LSU target?
Who?
Errol Rogers
offense is
Jr.
stinking it
receiver over here, ULL.
That dude, man.
Chance, did you
I believe
see?
he's from LCA.
Did you see the post of him? It's like when you got your crew and you're picking out what suit you want to wear.
I did not.
It's so cringe.
Would it make me happy?
Oh God,
I hate him.
it'd make you throw
He
up.
needs to
I hate
worry
him.
more about his offense out here than anything like that.
I'm glad he didn't come to New Orleans.
We got a receiver from ULL, Lacey, who caught some balls for us last night.
I remember this guy playing.
Yeah, Kyron Lacey played AAU with Papa.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He could have went anywhere for basketball or football.
Yeah, this dude went to LCA. I don't know. Maybe he was the 16th best receiver in Louisiana. 3 state championships: Colorado State, La Tech, ULM.
That sounds like a group of 5 kind of guy.
Yeah. Maybe I just remember the name from Sportsline.
I didn't remember LSU looking at him.
Anything else we got on this? We're just
No,
about this
I
hour.
didn't watch it. I kind of wish I would have now. I kind of wish I would have win.
I'm good on this
Y'all
one, y'all.
dogged me for saying I was going to go to it, so I didn't go.
We did.
So I hate both schools.
I just like to watch football.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
He came to Jonesboro High versus Lincoln Prep Friday night.
Exactly.
Well,
Hey, you want to know what I did last night when I left that game?
Wish you
I
didn't
went,
watch
no,
it.
I went home and I turned on the 2019 LSU Oklahoma game. I said,
Some real football.
I did. I turned it on the TV.
This is what football's supposed to look like.
Right. Woo, because that was bad.
Just
It was. I mean, it was an exciting win.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
Lincoln
the
Prep had
win part-
19 penalties.
But
it
the
said.
first,
bad.
48
excited
minutes,
to leave.
47 minutes
Phil,
was
and then on top of it, it was the
horrible.
longest game ever.
Oh, it was the longest first half.
I think they
Oh,
said
my
19
gosh.
penalties for Lincoln Prep and 11 for Jonesboro,
That's probably, I believe that.
and probably 7 of those were delay of games.
Because I told
So
Clay, I asked Clay, I'm
Lincoln
going
Prep.
to watch any college games when I get home because I expect to have a couple on when I got home.
the Miners, baby.
I watched them. I did. I turned it on when I got home.
By the time we got home, West Coast games were off already.
Yeah.
What happened to Grambling?
Who'd they play?
I don't even know.
Bethune-Cookman?
Yeah, they got.
Did they lose?
36-19.
Oh, wow.
How bad is Northwestern State?
It's okay, Hugh.
Coach Hugh.
Yeah.
I hope he got a lease and not a purchase.
I forgot about the scroll up. I forgot about the games. Friday night, Coastal Carolina. Probably the easiest bet in sports. They always have them as a close line, and they always just they just hit.
And they was playing a.
What was the line?
Yeah, it was like -7.
No, it was -3.
-3. Okay, yeah.
-3.
I didn't see that line.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which Georgia State's played some tough games.
I mean, they're playing against a quarterback's been there 8 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Mason
the dude,
McCall.
Yeah, McCall. He's a name.
I mean, he'll get drafted.
Yeah, maybe be like a receiver,
Assistant coach.
He's 6'3".
He might be a receiver though.
6'3",
He's more of a
215.
runner.
If Ian Book can make a roster, he can make a roster.
He's better than Ian Book.
That's what I'm saying. If Ian
People,
Book can roster, he can
Notre Dame fans were like,
just fourth string quarterback.
The one guy that I know that's a Notre Dame fan, let me rephrase that. He was like, bro, Ian Book was trash when he was over here. I don't know why y'all drafted him.
Cameron not on this entire time, Bill. I don't think it was.
Bill, I don't.
Well, it was when we started.
Yeah.
What y'all want to wrap it up with?
I was going to say, anything else from college football?
No, I think we're going to be a lot more exciting next Sunday night.
Yeah,
next Saturday.
Get a quick look at
we'll get some good slate. Yeah,
get a quick look at next week, Bill.
Conference games start.
Look at the schedule.
I mean, we can look at that Wednesday.
Well, I just want a quick preview of just like what we're doing.
That's this past week's games.
Yeah, I watched some of that.
West Virginia. Is there any big names?
Hey, we got the Mormon Bowl. Utah State and BYU.
We get to watch BYU on Thursday.
Yeah.
I did. Freaking Paris.
Tulane at Houston.
Tulane, Houston. Yeah,
might
that
not
ought
be
to be
bad.
There's a bunch of Friday night
Hey,
games.
UTSA at Middle Tennessee. There we go.
That actually is a good game.
What is it?
UTSA at Middle Tennessee.
That'll be a good game.
That will be.
And Tulane, Houston, and what's the UCLA one? Washington at UCLA. All three of those are pretty good for Friday.
I'm at Kentucky Ole Miss game.
Oh yeah, Kentucky Ole Miss.
Kentucky Ole Miss. Wow. How's Ole Miss?
I think Kentucky wins
because they ain't played nobody.
They haven't played nobody at all.
And we're gonna find out
Texas
a lot
Tech,
about them.
Kansas.
Michigan at Iowa.
And if they win that game, they're going to play nobody for the next 2 games. They'll go 7-0 start the season.
Oregon State at Utah to be decent.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Chance for an upset.
Alabama at Arkansas. Yeah. Oklahoma State at Baylor.
Matt must go and down Baton Rouge calls them the Arkan frauds.
Wake Forest at Florida State.
Oklahoma State Baylor would be good.
Oklahoma State Baylor's going to be a good one. That was a good one last year.
Well, we'll see if Wake Forest is any good.
Yeah, we'll find out because I think Florida State's decent.
Keep scrolling. See what we got the night. A&M at Mississippi State.
Ooh, that should be good.
Give me the Bulldogs. Georgia Southern at Coastal Carolina.
Oh,
That's going to be a tough rebound for ULL playing South Alabama.
North Carolina State, Clemson.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a good one. Clemson. I mean LSU at Auburn.
What time's the
ULM
North Carolina
against
State
the
Clemson
Red
game?
Wolves?
6:30.
Uh-oh, yeah.
It'll be the
ULM's
ABC
coming into
game.
Jonesboro.
Flipping back and forth.
What else do we have? That's pretty much it.
The NC State, Clemson.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good
That may be an upset.
Who's Kansas play, Clay?
Iowa State.
Okay,
we got them.
That's right. We already talked about that.
I say the winner of NC State Clemson wins the ACC.
Hey, they will be on ESPN late night
Probably.
Saturday night.
West Virginia, Texas will be bad.
Yeah, West Virginia, Texas.
There's
Yeah,
some
we got
good-
some good games.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, conference, man.
let's end this.
All right.
Chop on.
Go Tigers.
Who dat?
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.